Assalamu alaikum guys, this is me Senpai Gamer San. I'm your host Senpai. We are playing the game Transomnia. So you guys already know what really happened. We just hide it the previous time. And did I read everything? You lost to sanity. Blah 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 blah. Okay, here we go. We didn't read the this kind of fate, so let's do it. First of all, I'm gonna watch my HP is super low right now. After the last tremor, you can barely stand on your feet, gripping the grinder of the porch. The stars are slowly fading away in the light blue sky, and the sunrise is close. You haven't even noticed how quickly the last hour flew away. Your eyes open wide as a huge shadow leaves the house across the one you are standing next to. In a contrast to the dawn, the shadow rises above the building like a dark stain. Its gigantic silhouette heads towards the barn. Huh. You can't and you don't want to believe it. You freeze where you are, and you only wish is to become one with them being. You hold the ground, quakes again, and the shadows shift. Materialism, science, nature's harmony, and all the mankind's knowledge. These flaming concepts in which you have always believed look so elusive. Now, in the face of the unknown mechanism that run the universe, you have to do something before you go mad. At last, your legs are back in your command. You break away from the beam and look up to face the minions. The monster's three legs are thick and factory chimney green and seem covered in tropical lianas. Two tentacles protrude where its arms are supposed to be, and the third one dangles from the body top. The tentacles resemble those of an octopus but are covered with the far more suction cups. They are rather like those of the beast that's come from the abyss, which only Jules Verne imagination could give a birth to, or like those of the Kraken from the Scandinavian legend. This creature is far beyond anything you have ever read in your books. Most horrific is the bulging eye with no lid, the color of emerald brown, and the huge as the face of clock tower. Its never end rolling in all directions freezes your blood and makes you look around in a search of shelter. But it's too late. It spotted you. You are sure it has. It is alive, and even though it rises over the roof of Kingwich, it has something humanoid. Its tentacles sweep towards you if by magic, and it raises one of its huge legs. Not that it really needs to move. It can reach you well enough from its current place. The people that sought shelter in the saloon are now running into the streets, screaming hysterically. A few crawlers take advantage of their panic and tear apart of those who go through the shady spaces between the houses. At the moment, a shadow falls on you two, and you instinctively roll in the dust on the street. Your fast reaction saves your life. With the walls shattering crash the house, you are standing by the collapsed smash under the huge limb. You stagger up the cloud of dust and sprint toward the town church, which looks ridiculously small with its 30 feet against the enormous bulk of the monster. Let me see. Oh crap. This is really ridiculous. The monster is really big. So this is what the crawlers look like. It's a giant worm with a human body. Huh. Okay. Your blood runs cold when someone's hand lands on your back, but it's Ellen, and her other hand keeps a firm grip of Sonia. Ellen needs to shout in order to make her voice heard over people's cries and crashes of clubs in buildings. We have to kill it. No, this won't help, Sonia pleads. We can't do anything to it. Let's run before it's too late. But it will definitely find us. It will find us easily in the field. We have to end it. You need to stop being afraid, Sonia. once and for all. Your wife gives you whining sound and turns to you. Her eyes look empty.
But what can we do against that thing?
Ellen steps in.
I'm sure there is a way. We are going to have a better chance in a higher place. Let's go.
Without waiting of your approval, your old schoolmate plunges into the church through its large oak doors, which are wide open. At the same time, Sonia runs in opposite direction, away from you and from the monster. You follow Eleni into the church, or you run after Sonia to protect. Sonia is my wife, man. Sonia is my goddamn wife. Why she is so stupid? Huh? Fuck. Your wife turns around when she hears you running towards her. You notice she looks a bit worried. All of a sudden, the ground quakes under the gigantic feet supporting the monster tows her. You have almost reached her when you see a massive foot rise and then land on the top of a small group of people. The poor soul only have time to scream before their bodies get smashed. After the foot rises again, there is nothing left but the pool of the blood and the flesh. Oh my god. Test your agility. Your result is greater than 8, your result is less than 8. Okay, I think I'm gonna be dead here. You look away from the horrific view, but it drives you mad. Grab Sonia by the hand and drag her away from the monster. You have the odd feeling that despite the random killing of people around town, it is you the creature is after. You can't explain why it is here for you and it won't stop until it finds out. A few buildings stands between you and the numerous monster. So you wonder how to use the advantage. Should you run to the field out the village or should you seek the shelter in the one of the houses? Sonia, however, doesn't give you the time to take that decision because she let go to your hand and dashes down the main street, straight to the giant. You almost catch up with her when you suddenly a shadow fall upon you. Following your instinct, you push Sonia to one side and I'm fucked. We got 12. Here we go. You painfully crash down. Your fingers buried in Sonia's hair presses her close to the ground. While she screams in fear, the huge tentacle of the creature crashes down the nearby house with a single blow, and clouds around the dust fill up the air, making you choke. While coughing, you try to stand up. Wait, what? You try to stand up. What just happened? Okay, you try to stand up. Blindly, you help the Sonia get up before the creature spots you. When you can finally see again, you are looking at one of three huge twinkle legs of the creature, which is right above you and is coming down to crush the two of you like a bath. You roll aside, your instinct for a self-preservation made you jump away alone, and when you get up, you are terrified to see that Sonia isn't next to you. She isn't where the creature's foot is now, nor she is somewhere on the street. She is not standing up against any of the nearby walls. It is as if she vanished into thin air. You have got no more time to look around because you need to save your own skin. You run between the King Witch buildings that are still wall. A few of the survivors hurry past you when you stop at the border of the town, but they pay no attention to you. The corpulent fence with the hedges are claiming view compared to the ruins. The King Witch has become although the nature here has not yet met the horror. You have been through, you are not sure it will make safe. Heaven from the enormous monster. You run into random direction away from the town. You decided to enter the nearest house and hide in the basement. Okay, did I? Oh, fuck. I shouldn't have to hide in the basement. Remember, never do something which I do. Should I read this? I don't know, should I read it or not? Wait, guys. Okay. You open the door and find yourself in the room of Frisch in the classic provincial style that is usually classic provisional style. As is usually characteristic of New England, the furniture is falling apart, covered in all sorts of pots and pans. And on the sill of the dirty fireplace there is a set of the old porcelain teapots. Your attention is drawn by the wooden staircase at the other end of the room, which goes down to something like a basement. You approach and notice its stairs disappear in the darkness. The first drawer you open contains a matchbox. You use it to light up the candle, and the middle of the table, clutching it tight, you slowly descend to the basement from where a strong damp smell fills your nostril. A slight movement in the darkness makes you freeze before you have reached the end of the staircase. A pink ball-shaped hazard slips out of the darkness and knocks down the barrel full of smelly liquid, which spills on the floor. You scream, throw the candle at the at the crawler, crawler, and run back to the room upstairs. Unfortunately, the creature doesn't need to use the rotten stairs. Without making a sound, it unfolds its two tentacles, ending its sharp claw, and uses them to reach you. You try to kick them away, but one of them scratches your leg. Ah! It feels like your kicks sink into the deep mud rather than a living creature, so elastic and soft is the skin of the crawler's tentacles. Thanks to the rage that's consumed you, you manage to escape. Once the upstairs, you swiftly move to the small cupboard block the way to the basement. Realizing that you will find no safe place to the Kingfish, you dart out to the head to the fields. Am I dead? Okay. Huh. What do I get? I'm still alive with 2 HP. Mounds at the ditches at the banner obstacle, you leap over the during your mad breakaway. The trunk of a huge fallen tree. Slow you down a bit as you go round it. After you cross the brook, you enter a small, but a very thick beech. Grow into your run. You barely feel a branch slipping in your face, and the blackberry bushes whose thorns stick to your clothes. You stop running when you reach a clear trail. You look back at the town. A chill runs down to your spine when you see a mastodon waving its tentacle all over Kingwich. You resume running, but now in the calmer manner. You relieve that the monster hasn't followed you. It looks like it doesn't know you escaped. Soon you are on the road, perhaps the same one of the separate the town in two. A brown car parked on the side and a woman is leaning on to. Sonia, the moment you reach her, you try to clasp her, yes, but huh? Clasp her chest, but the apathy of her pretty face stop you. She's gazing at you motionlessly, just like a wax finger. You take her hand and open the door of the car. Come on, let's get away. No! You stop dead. No, we are getting back, says Sonia in the unnatural voice. Her gaze is now fixed at the distance, slowly destroying at the town. You demand a explanation. You push her into the car and sit behind and weep. You grab her by the shoulder and turn her around. You make an effort to talk calmly. Give me a valid reason. Why shouldn't I get in the car and warn the authorities? Damn it, Sonia. That's the only way to save all these people. You know nothing. There is no going back. You walk him up. Now he is in recreant us all. Now he will recreate us all. Who is he? You snap. Pure chaos, the herald of the gods, the master of the mass. Sonia pointed the huge monster in the distance. You don't have the strength to argue with her, so you make a last attempt to figure it out what she's talking about. Why do you say we will recreate? Oh, but not everyone. For you, my love, it's too late. You play your part of summoning him, just as it was foretold. However, you are not chosen to go further. What the fuck? So, what? I destroyed a layer of the crawler. I write the book. In short, I released the demon from hell. What? You take a step back. Suddenly, Sonia Brown's hair falls down at her feet. Her mouth stretches abnormally, wiping off her facial features, and she starts moving towards you, stunned. You can't do a thing when her hands sink into your stomach, right through your shirt. Her claws go through your flesh and tear your inside. Wait, am I dead? No, I didn't die. Okay, the pain makes you clench your teeth so strongly. Okay. That they will break and fall on your tongue, rolling down your throat. We are coming. We are already here. Sonia growls into your car. A quick pain rips through your hip and you rub harshly. You feel a cold and open your eyes in the dark. Thank God it was just a dream. And I'm dead. And I'm dead. I'm totally dead. Oh, okay. Acute pain rips through your hip and you rub harshly. You feel a cold and you open your eyes. Thank God, it was just a dream. You say yourself trying to calm your breathing. You remember going to bed in your clothes on, but they are nothing more than a thin barrier against the low temperature in the room. Your blanket is ice cold and you have fallen on the floor. Hence the pain in your hip. You lean against the wall with a trembling hand and you slowly get up. The shivering of your body is not just because of the cold, but also because of the nightmare that is still in your head. It was so realistic. Then you take a look of the Sonia because you just remember the last part of the nightmare. Your eyes are already accustomed to the darkness and you discern her silhouette under the thick blanket. Suddenly the last memory of your dream surges and make your head spin. This cannot be anything but your dream. Born by your sick did oh I didn't lose it. Okay. You cannot okay eyes of your this cannot be anything dream born to your sick imagination. Yet you cannot take your eye off your ill wife. A minute later, you manage to calm down, and then you wonder why you falling off the bed has not awoken her. You are still standing near the door, rubbing your leg, when Sonia stares sits up and leaning on her elbow. Did I wake you up? She freezes when she hears your voice, but says nothing. The silence that follows has the effect of the ice cube dumped in your stomach. Something's wrong. For a moment, your brain tells you that you are probably still traumatized by the dream, and Sonia must be having a pain because of her illness. But then she stares again and gets out of the bed. You notice abnormal swelling deforming her silhouette. No, God, no! You weep and you run out of the room, and she makes a few secure steps and follow you. Her walk is sluggish, like that of someone who finds it hard to stand on their feet. The pale moonlight seeping through the curtains illuminates the living room. You scream when you see a Sonia shuffling out the bedroom. Tentacles have deformed her body, where her elbows and shoulder used to be. Even more shocking are the tentacles over her night growing coming somewhere from her neck, making her look like a sea monster, has size by the chest. She is moving toward you with her arms raised from a hug. Toothless smile stuck on her face. You notice bleeding holes on her palms, oh, armed with curved teeth. Come, my love, the teacher hisses. The only thing that left of your wife is her almond colored eyes, yet you sense there is something mysterious even in then. As she closes the distance between the two of you, you understand you are not dreaming and regret that you are alive. Even if you survive that horrible night, there will be only madness and suffering till the end of your days. However, your instinct of self preservation proves stronger. You rush to the front door of the flat, something to use a weapon. Okay. Oh, that's how she look. You are slowly backing to your cupboard. You won't leave that semblance of the human out of the sight because you are afraid it might attack you. You open one of the drawers and grab to the kitchen knife. You grab it and point it at Sonia, but she doesn't seem impressed. She keeps moving towards you at the same pace. Stop, or I will kill you, you cry out. She doesn't respond but keeps closing. The lips on her palms are covered with waves of strictly yellow slime. You scream at the top of your voice, hoping that neighbor might hear you. It seemed unlikely, however, for anyone to come before the creature put its hands on you. The fist in which you hold your weapon is shaking fiercely. You feel you won't have the strength to stab your wife, even if what's in front of you is not her but some freaking travesty. You find the strength and stab knife into her chest. When she reaches you, you make for a window trying to escape using a building facade. You're trying to go back to the bedroom where you can take the key to the front door. No, I kill her. Sonia is dead already. You keep telling yourself. While stabbing the knife into her heart, you strike with such a force that weapon slip in your hands and remain sticking from her chest. Her night grown darkness in the stream of blood pouring out. Despite the dim light, you can see that the color of Sonia's blood matches that of the creature from your nightmare. Despite come upon you when you realize that your strike hasn't slowed down the creature at all. The wound has caused it no pain, and it is hands you now grab you and move you toward the body. Doesn't obviously a fulminate slide along your skin, the tiny teeth covering the lips on the creature palm, gnaw at flesh in the hollow of your back. Your struggling only manages to tear off one of the creature tentacles. It feels covered in scales, swoop and alive. There, my love. See how we have become one? You are one of us now. You are one of us now. The husky voice get inside your head while the thread of the which you life is. Head back to the beginning. I wish I can turn back this shit. Gallery. This is hilarious. Crawlers. New game. I don't give a fuck. So I guess that's it. That's all for now. Maybe the new game we're gonna be play. The next time I'm gonna do the different choices. Let me know what you guys think of this gameplay. And I don't know this game had any ending or not, but honest with you guys, I'm trying my best to give you the review this game, and I hope you guys enjoy this game. Stay tuned for the next chapter about this gameplay. Hope you guys enjoy this gameplay. Don't forget to check my previous gameplay. I just did a lot of workout in those games, and it's really hard to give the review every time, every minute, every second about the every game. So yeah, please support me guys. It's really hard. Sometimes I want to kill myself, sometimes I want to just sleep always. Well, bye bye, take care, love you all. Allah Pakistan Zindabad, peace.